Hey guys, Soulskip here, and this is my long overdue guide to buff up a role PvP. Using world buffs, quest items, and specific armor has been around since the release of Classic, so if you're a role PvP enthusiast like me, follow these steps to get you into 1vx and make everyone quite possibly hate you. Number 1 on the list, Ruby Feast. On the 5th day of doing the quest given to you by this lovely dragon, you'll be given a 20% mastery buff and a 10% haste buff on this table here. I use this for all my characters. It's the most powerful pair you will receive from the table. Once these buffs appear, be sure to never complete the quest again in a chain, otherwise you will never see these buffs again. Or more specifically, if you complete the full chain quest every day, it'll rotate on its own and you will have no control which buffs appear on the table. Number 2. The 6-set World PP bonus. You can buy the World PP set from this vendor here, and I highly recommend using this set bonus over any Conquest gear if you plan on PvPing in the Dragon Isles. Once you reach 10 kills, whether you participated in those kills or not, you get a 20% increased versatility permanently until you die. 20% is a lot, and this is permanent. You always have to use a set bonus if you want to PvP in the Dragon Isles. Highly recommend it. Number 3. Shikaar Hunting Horn. The Hunting Horn is only purchasable once you reach Renown 23 with the Mark Centaurs. This gives you complete control and use of the hunt abilities, some of which are quite frankly overpowered. I personally use the Harrowing Howl ability, which is 50% increased damage every minute due to the constant combat I'm in. Or if you absolutely hate someone, you can use Fatal Bite, which accumulates all the damage you do in 6 seconds into one attack. Number 4, PvP Consumables. There's quite a lot of PvP Consumables you can buy if you play tokens, and if you want to one-shot your opponents or Sadius when you're in a bind, they're quite useful. You have stat increase, HP increase, armor increase, even sprints, and even knockoffs. The 2 I buy the most for my AoE one-shots are Viletal Crimson Embers and Prismatic Snail Mucus. When you combine these 2 buffs with the past 3 buffs we just talked about, well, you can start to get a little crazy and do stuff like this. If you're still watching after that little montage, let's get into the obscure buffs. These don't necessarily make or break your solo combat abilities, but will push you to the next level, increasing your odds of survival in 1vx scenarios. Number 5, Shared Meal. 10% reduced damage for 30 minutes. It doesn't sound like a lot, but 10% goes a long way, and it's simple and quick. Though it's a little bugged, and I don't think they intended it for it to work, but you have to click on the soup very fast and stand up a bit to receive it. It doesn't work as it's normally supposed to. Number 7, Blood Sausage. Super simple, sold by the vendor Vivigosa over here in Valdrassus. 10% attack power, 10% health. What more could you ask for? And before you ask, there's no equivalent for spell power users.
I can't carry any more of those.
Number 8, Iskar Soup. Pick this up for the Community Feast for a 5% heal and 1000 versatility buff every time you kill an opponent. Even NPCs if you need a heal off them. To fully capitalize on this buff, you need to turn off War Mode due to the fact that the quality of the soup goes up depending on the number of players that participate. And I feel sad to say there's a lot less players that participate with War Mode on. So, throw War Mode off, get the buff, get it back on, and you're good to go. Number 9, Songflower. There's a lot of even more obscure buffs that come from past expansions. I can't get into all of them right now, but this is a little quick one and very useful one. Look for the quest Operation Murloc Freedom in Azuna. When this quest appears, there will be flowers that provide a 15% stat bonus. Now, these are just some of the basics. There are many more buffs, toys, and trinkets, even old engineering items that allow you to push yourself even further. But if you want to get your feet wet in 1vx gameplay, follow these first 4 steps and basically have a blast.